Hello my loves. Right, I decided to have a little play today. I'm just going to do one nail and I'm going to sculpt a nice soft stiletto. So I'm just getting my Nailmate form. I think this is the infinity form. I've put some peel off base coat on my index finger because I can't be keeping the nails long at the moment. So I'll get this form on. I've popped the tabs slightly over that smile line area, as you can see, because I've got a little bit of a higher hyperonychium, so I need to have a little bit extra sticky tab. I'll just zoom in on that a bit. There you go. I'm snuggling that up nice and tight, nice snug fit. I would normally cut my free edge down, but I'm keeping my natural nails and using a peel off base coat. Just going to line that form up, check it from all the angles, make sure it's coming out of the nail nice and straight, pinch that tip, and then once I'm happy I will cut the little stress points either side just to help that form bounce back up. Have a good look at that. I love these forms, they're bloody brilliant, I tell you, bloody brilliant. Seem to have developed a speech impediment. I've just got my little Nailmate scissors in there, give it a little snippy snip. Sorry if you can hear the traffic, I've got the windows open because it's rather warm. There we are. And then I'll just pinch that a little bit tighter. I probably should have pinched it a little bit more, but there you go. Oh, I'm using a new brush. I got the Nailmate size 8 magic stick because everyone's always loved the magic stick. I've never tried it and I wanted a size 8 brush because I've got tiny nails. So I was like, yes. So now I've got all the sizes, I think, 8, 10, 12, 14 of all different brushes. I've got loads of different brushes. But this is really nice. I like this. This is my new favourite. So yeah, until I trash it, I trash all my brushes. I'm terrible because I get so carried away with what I'm doing and I forget to clean them properly. So I've placed a clear bead on at the stress point, the join between my natural nail and the form, and then I'm just blending that down, right down to the tip. I don't need a ton of bulk at the tip. I'm not, I just need the strength there where I'm focusing the product. I also don't need a clear base on the whole of the nail because on the whole of the nail, my natural nail plate, because I'm using a core powder on there as well. So I'm just gonna make a nice slim base. I'll just spread that out a little bit because we've got a bit too much product there. And we do not need it all. Why do all the cars want to go past? It's been quiet all day. Wow. It's definitely getting noisier. Have you guys noticed that? A lot more people out on the road. I mean, we're out more, loads more. Taking Oliver to do exploring for his schoolwork. Right. I'm going to tappy that into place. And then, before it sets up too quick, I'm going to pinch and just bring those sides in a little bit. I always pinch when I'm doing mine because I don't want a fat nail. I cannot stand it. I'll do an extreme length hard gel one next. After this, I'll record it in the next few days, hopefully. So I'm doing a test pinch, make sure the sides aren't collapsing. If they're not collapsing, then I will go ahead and continue to pinch until the nail is set. I'm going to leave my form on because that thin clear base is so thin. And I'm going to go in with Nailmate's, oh yeah, I'm using the Nailmate Monomer and all that lot, and crystal clear acrylic. And now I'm going in with Toasted Rose, which is my favourite cover powder. It's beautiful. I'm just going to lay that. Now, I could have gone further down with my smile line. it's an individual thing as to like how deep you want that smile line to go. I do, in hindsight, wish I'd gone a bit longer with the smile line, but you know, at the time I thought that'd be alright. Now I'm like, nah. I'm just using my brush as the acrylic firms up, just using my brush to gently wipe it into place, get the shape I want. The more work you do with the brush, the less you have to do with your file. So it's well worth getting the hang of it with your brush. Trust me, it makes everything a lot quicker. Then I'm going to go in with my second bead. I won't bleed the back of the brush too much for this bead. I did a little bit, so I don't want it going everywhere. And then I'm going to tuck that bead in at the cuticle with the very tip of my brush, down the side wall, tuck it in, and then we'll blend it into the first bead. Right, once that's all set nicely, I will get my steel file and use the 100 grit side to tidy up this smile line. Don't push down because you will literally just cut through the acrylic. So you, like the clear layer underneath, so you want to push against that cover powder just to sort of tighten up the lines and make them super crisp. And when that is done, we're going to get rid of the dust, make sure it's nice and clean. And then I'm going in with, now what colours am I using? I've got to remember the names now. This one is Grape Pop, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is, or Grape Soda, but I'll put it in the description box. And this one is Princess Crush. Oh my God, I love it. Did you see my swatch on Instagram? Oh, and I'm using the pink shards and these like laser star thingies. Yes, I'll just get it all in there. I'm going to cram as much in as possible. So I'm using the purple, the grape colour. It does marble, which is great because I want a kind of marbly. I didn't want it too solid. I wanted a bit of depth, but I wanted that kind of floofy look. Floofy nail. I know what I mean. That soft marble. If you don't want it to marble, just brush over it again, wet, and it'll blend together. Yeah, I'm just going to tap that into place. The reason I always put a more intense colour around the cuticle is it really, around that smile line cutout area, is because it really kind of emphasises the smile line and brings it out, and then just fade it down the nail. It works wonders. I love it. But I don't love that smile line. I feel like that was just too fat and not long enough. Never mind. Never mind. Okie dokie, once I'm happy with that, I'm going to pop a little star on there. Boop. Pop him into the wet acrylic. He will dry in place, and then I'm going to add some of the shards, just a little bit here, just to kind of give that fairy dust aspect to this part of the nail. I'm sorry if you can hear Oliver's TV. He's got it blaring. And then we're going in with Princess Crush. Look at this acrylic. This is just so stunning. Oh my days. I swear every set I do is going to have this in it. All the time. And I'm making a channel, as you can see, in there, because what I'm going to do is lay some of the purple into the, like, it's like a colour block but not a colour block. I'm basically making a channel, and so that I can put the purple colour inside that channel and marble it throughout, and it was easier for me to do it this way. I don't know why I decided to do it this way, but it was just easier. So that's what I did. Normally I'd just whack it on top, but I just felt like I wanted, I guess, that solid area where the colour will go. It's just not going to have the same crispness as a colour block, but it will flow nicely. Like a channel being carved into the side of a mountain. Oh, check me. With my creative imaginary word. Oh my God, don't even speak to me. I've been homeschooling all day. Okay, I'm just adding more Princess Crush down the nail. This is so, those purpley blue pieces in there look like they glow. What is this? Like, how? There you go, I'm popping the purple in there, the grape colour. See what I mean? Like it's flowing down. And then a bit here. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. And then I'm going to add some of the stars, just a couple. Oh no, I'm adding some more Princess Crush first. Oh, I love this so much. Oh, it's my new favourite. Right. Oh, you can save 5% if you use the code SarahB5. I'll put it in the description box. I always forget to tell you guys about that, but everything off Nailmate, Glitter Planet, is covered by that. So I just always forget. I have it in the description box, I just forget to tell people. And probably a little star on there. There we go. Oh, look at that. So much sparkle. So much sparkle. Look at it sparkling. Makes me happy. Right, I'm going to cap this with crystal clear acrylic. I will slightly bleed the bead from the back of the brush just to make sure it doesn't go falling everywhere, but it's a pretty smooth system anyway, so it tends to not be too wet and floppy. But it's got a good medium speed drying time, so you've got time to play, but it's not too fast, it's not too slow. And then I'm just gonna like cap the nail, you know, making sure that by the time I finished capping the nail, everything's nice and even. I did file off camera. Oh, that little bit moved. I did file off camera because where I used a peel off base coat, it's quite difficult to file. So yeah, I did file off camera. But I'll let you watch this little bit and I'll meet you back in a minute. So here we are all filed. Look at that, filed and buffed. Lovely jubbly, isn't it beautiful? Lovely little nail. And I'm going to grab my super gloss and we'll give that a nice top coat, cure it for 60 seconds. And then I applied some cuticle oil, and I've done a couple of videos outside and inside so that you can see, you know, natural light versus artificial light, and just, oh, so pretty. I really love it. I hope you've liked this video, and yeah, let me know if you recreate this nail. Tag me, baby. I've got loads coming up, loads of cool stuff coming up, so just keep tuned, keep sharing, keep liking, keep saying hi. Let me know how you are and what have you been up to. I'll see you in my next video. Tally, bye.